very good morning to you on this beautiful Friday morning. I have got so much to show you, so I thought I start straight down on my mat. Like with this one, I couldn't contain myself, and we have got many different colors. So I'm very quickly going to pop you over to the website to show you the page and then show you all the different colors. So by now, you know, totallybeads.co.uk. You're going to go, let me just click back onto the main page. So you're going to land on the landing page, click on jewelry making, and then so either click on or hover over it. If you hover over it, it brings up like a big list of things, and then you can click on the one what you want to click on. So I'm going to click on video tutorials, or if you click on jewelry making itself, it will bring up this page, and then you can click on video tutorials there. So hundreds of tutorials going back the last few years. Kassia diamond bracelet we're doing today. Very easy technique. We have done something similar before. It's right angle weave, and we're going to embellish it on top, so it's going to look really, really good. So we've got many different colors. Simon has given us an offer 2 for 17, so do have a look. Now every single kit will make you 2 bracelets. I just love this technique. I love right angle weave. When I first learned right angle weave, I have to tell you, it was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. And since then, I don't know. Sometimes when something first you find difficult, it becomes your favorite afterwards, because you kind of sort of get your head around it, and once it clicks in, I just go back to it all the time. It's so versatile. There's so many different things you can do with it. Right, okay, I'm gonna come back to my mat. So there we go, and I'm gonna show you the different colorways. Let's just get a little bit more light on that mat. There we go. So the first one is amber, which is this one with this beautiful sort of golds and browns. Now some of them I have chosen that the seed beads kind of match the crystals, so they blend in, and some of them I have chosen that they do stand out. Next one is the amethyst, which is this one. This one is a little bit more blending in. So the seed beads and the pearls are similar colors to the crystals. Next one is the aqua blue, which is, where is it? This one. I got so many colors in front of me. I just love it. And I have to say a thank you for Alison, Brenda, Linden to helping me make all these beautiful samples. I couldn't do without them. I couldn't do all of this. Good morning, Camille, Nina, Elaine. Oh, Jenny's saying I got my order in. They are beautiful. I really do love. Sometimes it's a very simple technique. Right, I'm just giving you the order heights on the website. So the next one is black diamond, which is this one. Let me just undo this. There we go. I'll do love, 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 love. Next one is the blue, which is a lighter blue. A nice sort of hint of blue. I love this sort of coloring because it goes with everything. Next one is the champagne, which is this one. There we go. I love this sort of minky, caramelly, champagne colors together. Again, this is like something which goes with everything. And if you're wearing like silver, it goes with those as well, so it goes with loads of different colors. Very versatile. Next one is the cream. I love the cream. There we go. I just twist it. I do love sometimes I like to do sort of clear ones, and sometimes I like to do more creamy colors or ivory colors, and really nice as well. This one is red, so we got red with sort of the watermelon pearls. I think they go really nice together, and the seed beads are actually sort of like a salmon pink seed beads, so they go quite nicely together. Next one is the electric green, which is this one. Got a sort of a very much of a tealy tint to it, but I'm just going to bring in the teal one sec. So this is the teal, and this is the electric electric green, which is kind of sort of, when you look at electric green, it's not really green, it's more like sort of a bluey color most of the time. But I love teals, and I love aquas, and I love C4 greens, and I like all that sorts of colors. But with the electric green, you get sort of one crystal. It has got, it's like a bit of a ombre finish on there. It has got more than one color in it, depending on what way you look at the crystal, how the light catches it, and you can take it into all sorts of different directions. So I could have used more tealy colors with this crystal, or you could use more aqua colors. It's a very, very versatile color. So that's the electric green. Next one is the grape. I love the grape. Very nice, sort of lilac-y colors there. Next one is the green, which is this one. Let me just undo it so I can put it on my hand to show you. There we go. Emily is saying Clarice, Lester, good morning. Francis, good morning. Tonya. Right, next one is half silver, which is this one. So I've chosen like a pearly color seed beads to go with this one. I really do love this color as well. Again, something like this would go with everything. And if you buy a couple of colors, or like the offer is 2 for 17, but if you want to buy a couple of colors, you can kind of mix and match them and do different, like sort of almost one color on and off with the crystals, and that would look really good as well. Olive green is the next one, which is this. Just undo it. Again, beautiful color, light crystals, darker pearls, and darker seed beads. Next one is the pink. We had to have a pink one. Let me just undo. This is what I call like a pretty pink. But it's got a couple of different shades. The seed beads are a little bit darker, and the crystals and the pearls are the lighter colors in there. So next one is the purple. So this one, no, this is not the purple, is it? Hang on. Did I show you something different instead of the... I got my glasses on, but sometimes it doesn't really make make a difference. Yes, that is the purple, that's right. I have to like sort of take my glass off to focus it on the computer and put it back on the focus on the beads. I'm not not enjoying these glasses, but never mind, it's necessary. So that's the purple. Next one is the well, and I'm wearing blue today, so it would go very nicely with my dress I have on today. So again, it's just a nice sort of really rich blue. Next one is the silver cloud. Again, I love colors like this with a hint of blue in it, like a grey with a hint of blue in it. Next one is the teal, which is that one. We're looking this with the electric green as well, so what's the difference in the color? And yellow is the last one. There we go. And I hope I didn't leave it yet. There we go. Yellow is the last one. So I'm going to very quickly get one color out. I'm not sure which color I should demo. Look at all those lovely colors. I could just really like put them down and just sort of keep looking at them. I just love all the different colors, and especially when they're made up, they're so sparkly. So I'm going to pick a color, any color, something a little bit darker so it shows up well on the camera. Don't really want to go that dark, but we could actually mix a couple of colors together, because the offer is buy 2 for 17, so we could see how would that look. Let me know in the chat if you got any preferences. Otherwise, you do know I'm gonna sort of gravitate towards like two blues together like that, or I'm gonna gravitate together purples together. That would look really nice, this purple and this one, because these ones are rainbow crystals and the purple crystal. Shall we do that one? That would look really good. But then again, the amethyst would look really good as well. But you don't just have to go in the same colorways. Sometimes I like to do so. For example, the amethyst and the olive color would look really nice together, and then they would really nicely stand out. If you got red and green, obviously you could put together. So there's so many different. We could do the electric green with the aqua. That would be a really nice mixture as well next to each other, those two. So you could choose. Like there is so many. There's so many different. This one, the this black one would go very nice with the champagne as well, I think. I could just sit here all morning and play with the colors, but we're gonna have to go. With contracts, electric green, racing, lots of colors as usual. Kimberly saying of hard to choose, Jen. Yeah, of course. Like this is what I love really doing is playing around with colors. That would go nice. The silver would go nice with the black as well. That would be a nice mixture too. But you could even go three. Like if I had those three in a bracelet, I think that would look really nice as well. So you don't just have to have two. You could have as many colors as you want, but the method how you're making them is going to be exactly the same. So I am gonna go. Let's go with these two. Not because I really love twos and aquas, but let's that sort of just in front of me. So I'm gonna need both of the crystals out. I'm gonna use one of the seed beads. I'm not gonna use both of the seed beads at the same time. I'm just gonna use one of them. Just hang on. And that's the green. So that's the electric green. I am going to use those seed beads. Yep. And pearls again. I'm only going to use one colors of pearls, and I'm going to use these ones. So if effectively I'm borrowing crystals from the other colorway, and I'm using the pearls and the seed beads from one, but you could do any sort of mixture. Right, okay, so we're gonna start by threading a needle. Let me just grab one out, which is always the hardest part, to thread a needle. I'm gonna take this down. So we're just sticking down and came undone. There we go. So we're going to start by the crystals. So it's a very similar technique to the pixie bracelet we've done quite a bit back. So I'm going to pick up 4 crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this down on my thread, and I'm going to come through all 4 of them from my tail to form a nice, and let me just zoom in a little bit more, a nice little knot of 4 beads. Nice little circle. So I like to, once I come around, I don't knot my tail and then my working it together, because I don't want that knot then to seep into the crystal and for me to be unable to go through it anymore. So I'm going to come through the very first one again, just to sort of be away from my tail, to have sort of, I can pull it sort of tightish. Now the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to run around. I just need to open this bag of seed beads. Come on. I'm gonna cut the top of it. There we go. So the next step I'm gonna do is I'm going to pick up 1 seed bead, and I'm gonna run around again. I'm not going to miss any of the crystals, what I want to do, I want to sort of force a seed bead into in between two crystals to cover my little accent bead there, just to highlight. And I'm going to do this all the way around. And then finally the last one. There we go. So my tail is coming right down at the bottom here. I'm going to weave my thread to the opposite side, and I want to come out of the seed bead. So I'm just going to do sort of a half going around, sort of half a circle. Now the next step I want to do before I move sort of forward with this, I want to add a pearl on the top, which I'm going to be doing it between those two seed beads. Now the pearl on its own wouldn't be kind of sort of big enough to, well, it's big enough to hold the gap, but we would have a really long thread path there. So I'm gonna help it by picking up one seed bead, a pearl and a seed bead to hide that thread path. Pearl, another seed bead, and as I'm coming out of the seed bead on this side, I'm gonna go through the seed bead on the other side. Now it doesn't matter if you're going left to right or right to left. At this point you just need to go through that seed bead. When I pull this nice and tight, the pearl seed should just nicely sit on the top there. Now we're gonna go back on ourselves, so I'm gonna go back on the seed, pearl, seed, and at the top I need to go through that seed bead again I started out from. However, I'm just going to examine it for just a sec, so I'm going to see which side of that seed bead has already got a thread coming to my decoration middle, which is this side. So I'm going to go from the other side through that seed bead, and with that I'm centralizing my little decoration on the top. Now the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a little